Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kemi, and I'm here to talk about Love Island episode 5. But technically episode 6 because they did the After Sun, which was episode 5. So I'm gonna just call this episode 5 6. So we're still at the night of it's after they've played the baseball game or whatever, and it's that night. So we start off with Huda and Jeremiah talking, and Huda is talking about, she was all in your face, and all the guys were hyping you up to kiss her, and you weren't even interested, and da 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 da, and all this other stuff. And he's just sitting there, not really saying anything, because she's just going off at the mouth, and it's just like, girl, that is not what we saw. What I saw isn't what you seeing. He wasn't trying to kiss that girl because you was giving him the death stare. That's why he wasn't trying to kiss that girl. You not even giving him the option to be able to want to kiss anybody. So it's just like, girl, ugh, God, I'm so done with seeing them, but whatever. So yeah, so he's like, yeah, I didn't kiss her back and all this other stuff, and it's just like, okay, whatever, y'all are both fake. So we see Taylor and Olandria talking, and they're discussing the whole Nick, Bella, Sierra of it all, right? So she's telling him about Nick making out with Bella in Soul Ties. And as they're talking, they're just like talking about like the couples and everything. And Alendria is just like, um, I like that we're talking and we can be friends and like we're sitting closer together, but we honestly don't talk about each other. We're normally talking about everybody else. So she's hoping that they can start talking about each other or whatever. So we see Ace and Shelley, they're talking and they're like trying to get to know each other again. And she was asking him, well, what do you know about me? And he can't really say, so they start over, and she's just like, he's like, hi, my name is Ace, and hi, I'm Shelley. And so they get to like, they start talking to each other and getting to know each other or whatever. So we see, um what's this girl's name? Amaya. She's talking to like Jeremiah is at the dock, and Amaya walks to him to like, so she's pulling him for a chat. So they're talking, and he basically tells her like, I'm in it with Shelley. I mean, I'm in it with Huda, so I'm not gonna leave her. Like, I can talk to you as a friend, but ain't no interest there. And she was just like, okay, cool, thanks for letting me know. And like, and she's in her confessional like, okay, good, like, since you let me know, I'm gonna leave that be. I'm gonna go and get to know other people. And Ace and Huda are talking, and Huda is just like, yeah, I don't like that she's talking to him, or some s whatever she was saying. And Ace is just like, you don't like, you do know it's only been 4 days, right? Like, it's only been 4 days. And she's just like, I don't care, because that's who I'm with and that's the one that I want. And it's just like, girl, like, you really trying to stake your claim on this man after 4 days? Do you, boo? Do you? Like, go ahead. So Amaya goes to talk to Austin, and they're like, they're talking, they're getting to know each other, and it's like, Amaya talks a lot. Like, she's always talking, even when someone else is talking. And it's just like, I don't know if it's because she's nervous or if she just talks a lot. So, like, as her and Austin are talking, it's just like she's continuously talking, even when she's asking him a question. Is like he'll start talking and then she'll answer the question. And it's just like, okay, like, calm down, let him answer the question naturally, like, calm it down. um Everyone's getting ready for bed or whatever. We see Huda and Jeremiah take a shower together, whatever. Again, everyone goes to their bed, and they go to sleep or whatever. They wake up the next day, and it's raining out, so they really don't um they're not really outside yet. I don't know what they do, but then it stops raining. So now they're all like, they're outside. So I'm sorry. They wake up, it's raining, the guys make the breakfast. So um Ace brings up breakfast for Chelley and Amaya. And then yeah, he brings up breakfast for Chelley and Amaya. Nick brings up breakfast for Sierra and Bella. And then again, Taylor brings up for Olandria. And then Charlie finally brings somebody some breakfast. So he brings breakfast up for Hannah. And so, they're like, they're all cute or whatever. So we see, let's see. We see Nick, like after it's done raining and the girls are doing their thing, the guys are doing their thing, after they've all like done their little morning routines or whatever, we see Nick and Bella like hugged up on the couch, and it's just like they looking real comfortable, real cute, like ooh, ooh, and it's just like, okay, Nick, you going back to Bella, I see you. So then we see Austin and Maya, they talking more, they're doing like a little yoga situation, whatever they was doing. And then he was just like, it's kind of sucks that we didn't get to kiss at the baseball or whatever. And he was just like, well, she was just like, well, we can kiss now. And so they kiss, and it's just like, they're awkward, I guess. So we see Charlie and Hannah, they're continuing to talk and they're continuing to make out. We also see Taylor and Olandria, they're talking, and they're now like talking about each other and they're making progress. So it's not like they're not only talking about everybody else, but they're actually talking about each other. So we see Ace and Amaya talk, so they're getting to know each other, and I'm looking at her, and as I was looking at her, I was just like, dang, she reminds me of someone. And I couldn't figure out who it was. And then finally I was just like, she reminds me of Paula Patton. Like she looks like her. They have the same mannerisms. Like, this sounds so mean, but they both seem ditzy. Because Amaya has said that when she's nervous, she laughs a lot. So it's just like she keeps laughing, keeps giggling. And it's just like, she just reminds me of Paula Patton. So I'm just like, okay. So Sierra pulls Nick for a chat because she can feel that he's pulling away. So they're talking, and he's like, she wants to know where his head is at, because she just wants to know where his head is at with everything. And he's just like, he really doesn't know yet. So it's just like, he's stuck. He really doesn't know what he wants. And it's like, okay, you're going to have to figure it out because you never know. So we see Austin and Charlie. That's his name. Yeah. Austin. We see Austin and Charlie talking, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. I like fast forwarded through this because I don't too much care about neither one of them. But I had to rewind a little bit because Chelley came and she pulled Austin for a chat. So she's talking to Austin because Austin, like, he's still feeling Chelley. Like, he thinks she's beautiful. He wants to get to know her more, but he also has this attraction to Maya. But I think he likes Chelley more than he likes Amaya, which is weird, but I digress. So they're talking, and again, the day before, Chelley had friend zoned him, but they're talking now, and she's just like, um, it was just like I was just sitting around, and then I was just like, oh, I wonder how Austin is doing. So now she's like feeling something for him. So she's just like, I want to get to know you better, and like we can move. Like, I'm feeling more for you than just a friend now. And like, I would like to, like, see where this is going. So she's like, she put it out there that she's feeling him, and she's also put it out there that she's feeling Ace, but she doesn't really know like which one it is. So as they're talking, um, she gets a text, and so we find out it's recoupling, and it's just like, oh no, it's a recoupling, and the boys are choosing. So it's just like, oh, where are they going with this? So the boys are choosing, and whichever girl doesn't get chosen, she's gonna be dropped from the villa. So the boys are talking, and the boys are getting ready and the girls are getting ready, and the boys are talking, and they're like trying to figure out where their heads are at. And Ace is just like, he don't know, because he likes talking to Amaya, he likes to get to know her, but it's something about Shelley, like he really likes Shelley, and he just like, he doesn't know. And then of course you got Austin, who's like, he's like, it's either Amaya or Shelley for him as well, which is so funny. It's like Ace and Austin, like, because again, from Jump, Shelley had kissed Austin and Ace, and then now Amaya is Austin and Ace. I don't think she kissed Austin. Yeah, she kissed Austin in the challenge. No, she kissed Ace in the challenge, but kissed Austin outside of the challenge. So it's just like both of the guys are torn between the same two girls, and it's just like they are like polar opposites. Like Austin is here, Ace is here, like just like polar opposites of each other. And the fact that they have an attraction to the same type of woman is so weird to me, but that's where we're at apparently. So they're both, they both like, is child. I don't get it. I don't see it, but that's where we're at. And then again, of course, Nick is torn. He don't know where his head is at. So we get to the recoupling, and we get to who's picking who. So I'm not gonna hold you. I can't remember the order of how they were picked, but um if I'm not mistaken, we have Jeremiah picks first, and he picks Huda. And then after him, I think it was Taylor picks next, and he picks Olandria. And then we get to Charlie. He picks Hannah. And then we get to Ace. And I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Ace really disappointed me. He picked Amaya. I was like, wow. I did not see that coming. I was like, this is your chance to finally get Shelley. Like, you've been, even before you even came to the show, you was trying to get at Shelley. And then you got to the show and you've been trying to get at Shelley. Like, y'all had that nice little kiss during the baseball challenge, and then you actually picked Amaya. I was just like, Ace, you really disappointed me. I'm not gonna hold you. You really disappointed me. I really want Ace and Shelley together, but now I'm just like, I don't know. Because it's just like, did you pick her because you really want to get to know her? Or did you pick her because you being petty and you low key mad that she kissed Austin first during the very first, like, when they first met, like, they had to pick, they kissed the guys and they picked who they wanted from that. And she had kissed Austin, then she kissed him and she picked him, but then he was stolen by she who shall not be named. But it's just like, I hope you weren't being petty, because if you're being petty, then you can't be with my girl. But then it's just like, why you do my girl like that? Like, So yeah, so I'm disappointed in Austin. I'm sorry, I'm disappointed in Ace. So Austin, he picks Shelley, of course, because there was nobody else. Um, so Shelley looks hurt because I think she likes Austin. I mean, I think she likes Ace, but I think now it's just like it's probably done with for her. Like, nah, I'm good on you now at this point. And it's just like they can always spin the block, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know if I want I don't know if I want Chelley to go back down that block. But then it's just like I don't see nobody here for her unless they bring somebody else. Hopefully they bring somebody else in for her because Austin is not it. He is not it. So then we get to Nick, and the two remaining girls are Sierra and Bella. And he's like talking about the reason why he wants to pick this girl and this and that. And then he says something to the effect of, we had a good time in the photo booth. And then it's just like at that point everybody knew who he was picking. And Bella's just like, and so he picks Sierra. So Bella gets sent home. All the ladies are crying. Well, not all of them. Huda and I think it was, well, yeah, they all was crying. Huda was crying the most. They all, they all say they go and say, they have to say their goodbyes because she gets dumped from the island. So she's up packing, and we see Bella just like, not Bella, we see Chelley just like crying, like her makeup done smeared. That's how bad she was crying. And it was just like, oh, they gonna miss their girl, they done kicked out the OG for the new bombshells, and it's just like, oh man. I'm a miss Bella. I like Bella. I thought she was cool, but hey, So Nick comes to talk to her just to like, apologize or whatever. And she was just like, it's cool. I understand, I never get chosen first. So, I know my worth. I'm good. I'm good. I know my worth. So that's how we end the episode. So we have the new couples is um Ace and Amaya, Austin and Chelley, Nick and Sierra, Jeremiah and Huda, and then Taylor and Olandria. So that's how this episode ends. So yeah, I'm really disappointed in Ace, but it is what it is. So again, that's how the episode ends. If you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.